this is kind of out of character for me, but I wanted to do a quick tutorial on Steam achievements using the latest version of Unreal Engine 5. There seems to be a lot of confusion about what to do, and a lot of the documentation, as is with Unreal, is total dog shit, and Steamworks is kind of the usual go-to people to shrug it off and go, not our problem, please figure it out. So after looking online and reading a bunch of nonsense and seeing a bunch of tutorials that just don't work, I figured it would be easier for me to just do one myself. I guess for future reference, but also if this helps anyone, that would be great. So it's not very long, it's not very complicated now that I know, and from what I've read. So here we go. So first things you're going to want to do is you want to go into your project and you want to go to Edit, Plugins, and you want to just literally type the word Steam, and you'll find this thing called OnlineSubsystem for Steam. Tick it on, restart your engine if it asks you to, and then what you want to do is go over to your Steamworks, and you want to download the latest SDK. Once you download this, and that goes into the downloads folder, you literally just extract the SDK, which is here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to our engine location. So Unreal Engine, you go into the one that you've got it installed to. I'm using 5.3. So you go into Engine, you go into Source, you go to Third Party, you scroll all the way down, and you go into Steamworks, and then you paste that SDK that you extracted in here. Now, if you open it up and you double click the README, you'll find the version that you've downloaded here. So we've got version 1.62. Alright, so the only other thing to mention here is that my Steamworks folder here says version 153. The actual folder doesn't actually matter. What matters is the Steamworks build version. So if you open this up, you're going to open up Visual Studio. You just need to make sure that this number here matches. If it doesn't match, literally just delete it and type in the version, and it'll probably tell you something like that this is a read-only. Do you want to make it writable? Just click yes, do all that, that's fine, and then literally just click the save icon and then close it down, and then you're good to go. So I thought, a lot of the tutorials said that that was all you needed to do, and then when you go in to play your game and go to standalone version, this is kind of all that happens. But what you'll notice is if we go back to where our projects are, so I'm going to open this up here, I'm going to go config, and then you want to open up your default engine. Now, a lot of the previous tutorials, and I think this is because, and what's funny though, is that they were also using Unreal Engine 5.3. It's probably just a previous version. But when you enable that Steam Online Subsystem, there was a bunch of text here that says like true, false, blah, 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 and all this kind of stuff. What you'll find now is that it's completely vacant from the latest version of Unreal Engine. Right, even the updated version of 5.3 and 5.4, probably going forward, it'll all just be vacant. So where the hell do you get it? So after much browsing around, I found this. Without this code here, it will not work. But no tutorial, no documentation, not even on Steamworks or Unreal, will tell you to put this in your DefaultEngine.ini file for your project. You'll need to do this per project as well. This is not just a one and done. So any project that you're working on and you need to add achievements, you need to add this code. I will include this in the YouTube what's it called, description, so you can just copy and paste it. Literally just copy it, paste it as is in the bottom of your DefaultEngine.ini, and then that will absolutely be fine. You'll notice here the SteamDevAppId is 480. That's for the default Steam testing Space Wars, so just ignore that. Even if you put, I think, different numbers there, it won't work or anything like that, so just leave it as is, and that's fine. The other thing that they don't tell you to do is you actually need to be logged into Steam for this to work. If you try now to run this without Steam open, it will not work. Again, something massive oversight that they just do not include in any tutorial. Steam needs to be running in the background. Whether that was something that's changed from before, I don't know, but Steam needs to be running, otherwise this will not run. Now, once you've done all of that stuff, and you go to your project, and you click standalone game. So it has to be standalone, right? And it boots up. Once it starts running, you'll see that you've got the access to Steam features for other playing play. Now you do Shift and Tab, and now it works. Right? That's it. That's all you have to do. So I'm not going to go into details how you add achievements, because that will be probably done on a separate tutorial if I find that there's some more bullshit going on with the documentation. But for now, if you just want to get Steam Overlay working to test that your achievements that you're coding in Blueprint are working, this is how you do it. I hope I've made that as clear as possible. If anyone gets stuck, leave me a comment and I will get back to you. But this is probably as clear as I can make it. Again, everything will be in the video description for you to follow, copy and paste, that kind of stuff. All right, thanks very much. Hope you enjoyed. Speak to you soon.